hear a siren in a sunset. 911 Flight 93, checking person 5, trying to call me Melt. Want to know when else your family's life won't be allowed to work? John Melton Brady, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065. Number again is 424-229-4140. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. See that phone? As every child in the world's lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics, and make a video of being hijacked as you try to call me. Make a video of that mail as well. Use those GPS things. Find out where America's stolen mail warehouses, the world's stolen mail warehouses are. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get. When you don't get me, you get dangerous, folks. With high-tech toys on site and worldwide, hijacking your lifeline. My latest Kennedy Fives. The 1,000 crimes the Kennedys commit dishonoring their country. Call them on this one. You're easily documented. Hijack call to me, just one. 911 Flight 93 check call in 11 years of asking. No certified mail about the 93 checks or any of my other imagery. It's our Kennedy livelihood. When you get that boring thing you tried to call me and you get. These are prepared as 4x6 photos, and yes, you got the Kennedy thug cops and the Kennedy bloody-handed doctors and the Dignity Health and others. And it's currently missing. That's why I'm making this. My talk about Samuel N. Bond of the Navy, talking about being in the Mideast and they're doing some kind of intelligence, yeah, I know, military intelligence, oxymoron. And he says how they put this chemical in this guy, and he just kept talking and talking and talking. Oh, Samuel N. Bond, as he watched that, he breathed in way too deep. Because you can ask anybody he has ever known. And that he's going to go on and on and on about the stupidest stuff, and every once in a while he'll tell you something about the gayest branch of the military service, with him being the gayest sailor ever, soldier ever. Make that video if you had that call to me and post. And these are on the OneDrive. Downloading for the Mass 4x6s. Try to call me, make that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. Yeah, I gotta keep this as the California Lifeline phone. Only trouble is it's been Newsomed. Schwarzenegger. Shrivered. And it can take a while sometimes to get
Call from Melton Handsome Bald Guy.
it going. It's been Kennedy too. Well, hello, handsome bald guy. You're doing great work with that. Those Kennedy Fives and all those other fives. Get the truth out about our hijacked lifelines. Yeah, this shows you how I can reach myself. If you have trouble, make that video. That's your family's lifeline not working as you try to call me. Make that video of truth and post. Get that chant going at all Newsom, Shriver, Kennedy, Schwarzenegger photo ops. Impeach because we can't reach Melton. Recall because we can't call him. 424-229-4140. calculator is a security breach. Well, so are the Kennedys. They've got plenty of them in office. Try to call me in front of them, 424-229-4140. Ask them when else will your phone not be allowed to work. That's your family's lifeline. Is that how you got placed in office? Hijacking America's lifelines? Get that chain going. Impeach because we can't reach, recall because we can't call. Milton, John Milton Brady, 424-229-4140. Make that video, post that video. At all Kennedy photo ops. I don't call them rallies because they're photo ops. You not reaching me, not knowing when else your phone is not allowed to work is not only religious censorship, but political and business as well. So when you're trying to get someone, a good leader, elected, and you get those funny things, phone ringing, error message, business signal, those foreign things, yeah, you don't know if they're not there, or if they're just placing a Kennedy and don't want you to reach the voters. See a blimp or a vapor trail. Yeah, the blimp's right around there. Kind of hard to see. Make a video of your hijacked call to me, Milton. Just one 9/11 Flight 93 check of the world's lifelines and 11 years of asking. No mail after 93 checks or any of my imagery or videos. Make that video, post that video, and yes, beware of dangerous Catholic doctors with Dignity Health and others active in your hijacked lifelines. I still can't quite see it there. Make that video, post that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. There it is, right up there. When you see that blimp, you see that vapor trail. Be on the side of kids and truth. Be on the side of those driving the blimps, the jets, the jeeps, ambulances, fire engines, police cars. Be on the side of kids and truth. Make that video, post that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. Now it's turned sideways, so it should be easier to see. There we are. Oh, that's me. And this is go. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Tell everyone else to do the same. It's more than just our Kennedy livelihoods, guys. So that the big name in your business can be the big name. You get that boring thing, phone ringing, error message, business signal. More than our Kennedy livelihoods, it's our Kennedy lifelines. So see that phone as every child in the world's lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics. Make a video of it being stolen, being hijacked, and you don't know when else That phone won't be allowed to work, but you do know it will be unnewsworthy as me asking for 11 years and just getting one. Get it on video, time, date, my number dialed. And oh yeah, Happy New Year, first day of 2020. Insulin poisoning. Gave me insulin poisoning. I'm growing a new pair of eyes, whole new body. And not only are they in the way of medical research, yeah, those Dignity Health doctors tried to do me in. Used to be all dark brown, a little bit darker than that. Slowly but surely doing a little genetic carpentry. Make that video, post that video, tell everyone else to do the same. Document the world's hijacked lifelines. The vapor trail. Be on the side of those driving the tanks, the jeeps, the jets, the ambulances, police cars, fire engines. The side of children and truth. Make that video of your stolen call to me, Melton. Just one. 911 Flight 93 check call in 11 years. No mail about the 93 checks. You picking up your phone and see if it works all the time. Or any of my other imagery and videos. No mail about the truth of Dignity Health and their dangerous Catholic doctors who Maisie gave me insulin poisoning 2018 for Betty in September that year. ER doc didn't do his job with the poisoning victim. Oh, you can have mumbo jumbo doctor BS all you want. When they do that, you pick up your phone and you try to call me, 424-229-4140. See that phone you're making a video of? As every child in the world. Lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics, and make a video of it being stolen. Time, date, number, dial. Those who are hijacking your calls to me, worried enough about their crimes to alter phone records to cover them up. Doesn't do them much good when you've got PhoneGate. Kennedy's PhoneGate on video. Time, date, my number, dial. Hey, yeah, mail stolen as well. There's my address right there. Apartment 419, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90065. I'll find a whole lot of fives through the Daffodilia Wix site there, my portfolio site. But yeah, I'm not making any money off my graphic art and medical research being passed by. Used to be all dark brown. Growing a new pair of eyes, whole new body. Make a video of whatever you get when you don't get me, and be on the side of those driving the tanks, the jeeps, the jets, sad children and truth. Get that on video, and yes, use those use those GPS, if you know how to use them, to find America's stolen mail warehouses. Anything with my address on it, if it's not a bill, it will be stolen for religious persecution, political censorship, business censorship reasons. So, Find out where they go. Make that video and post that as well. See a vapor trail. Be on the side of those driving the tanks, the jeeps, the jets, the side of children and truth. Make that video of your hijack call to me. Just one 911 Flight 93 check call in 11 years of asking. No mail about the 93 checks or any of my imagery or videos. We're at the Senate subcommittee, and Senator Kennedy or Representative Kennedy is, he tied one on last night, like always. And he doesn't know what's going on, and they say they're investigating the hijacking of America's lifelines. And he looks over and sees Bobby Shriver from Santa Monica. And yeah, that's part of it. Don't be surprised if the representative and senator get called to that stand as well. See a vapor trail? Be on the side of those driving the tanks, the jeeps, the jets, the side of children and truth, the side of ambulances, police cars, fire engines. Make that video of your hijack call to me, Melton. Only one 911 Flight 93 check call in 11 years of asking. Make that video, post that video. You got the time on your phone, you got my number dialed. You can find the files at Daffodilly of the Wixsite there. Go to the OneDrive, and yes, because I had been asking for a decade for that first 911 Flight 93 check. September 2018. Dignity Health. Dangerous Catholic doctors with the dangerous Catholic governors, last three of California. The Dignity Health docs tried to do me in. Mesa gave me insulin poisoning. Rapetti like spaghetti. ER doc didn't treat the poisoning. Make that video in front of all Catholic doctors, and for all of you Catholic doctors out there, realize when you're watching those patients and their family, any one of them with those cheap phones can be documenting your character with a Wiram Wideo video. So be good doctors. Don't be dangerous Dignity Health doctors. Time, date, my number dial. Get those chants going. Impeach Governor Newsom because we can't reach Melton. Also, I don't know if he's still in office, but the Shriver of Santa Monica, Bobby Shriver, active and hiding the truth about America's hijacked lifelines. Get that chant going at all Kennedy photo ops. Throw those drunk-ass Kennedys out of public office so that real leaders can actually do their jobs. Especially with the easily documented censorship like your hijack call to me right now. Time, date, my number dial. Well, if you've noticed my videos are a little quieter. Yeah, that car karma. Kennedy car karma. Caught up with AT&T next door, and yeah, they're all in the shop, I think. You got the time, you got the date, you got my number dialed. Make that video of stolen mail as well. No mail, just one 93 check call end of October last year. You know how to use those GPS things? Find out where America's stolen mail warehouses are. With that, you probably won't find any Kennedy mail, political mail, in those warehouses, but I bet you'll find the losers of the last political election. Make that video of America's hijacked lifelines. They're the most important thing. Huh? See that phone? Worldwide. Has every child in the world's lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics make a video of being hijacked. Time, date, my number dial. Randall gets his hands bloody hijacking lifelines for the Kennedys and other Catholics. And then gets them even bloodier. Randall Stevenson, CEO of AT&T in Dallas. Gets them even bloodier, altering phone records to cover that up. It's more than just our AT&T, our Kennedy livelihoods. It is our Kennedy lifelines. Make that video. Post that video. Whatever you get. When you don't get me. Not one comment about any of my imagery, my videos, by phone, by mail. Make that video. Whatever you get. When you don't get me, and go. Apartment 409, the Immaculate Apartment, calmly and patiently waiting for you to walk through. Put yourself in my imagery, Milton's imagery. Tell me what you think of my plans to build Jesus' Immaculate House, those 1,000 points of light. Where's the best place to build? You gotta see me in person. Do that. Make that video right now. Put that first brick of truth in. Jesus' Immaculate House. Built on truth, any good priest or none will tell you. Oh, that's a good idea. Angels gave me one. I'll have to explore with my parable videos, but here's the Pope looking out for the best interests of priests and nuns. Has that, nice GPS on the phones. Anything bad happens to them, they are prepared. See a vapor trail. Be on the side of those driving the tanks, the jeeps, the jets, police cars, fire engines, ambulances. Be on the side of kids in truth. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Melton, John Melton Brady. Just one 9/11 plate 93 check call. In 11 years of asking. No mail about the 93 checks or any of my imagery or videos about anything else. It's more than our Kennedy livelihoods, guys. It's our Kennedy lifelines. Make that video. Time, date, my number dial. Get that chant going and every Kennedy photo up. Impeach because we can't reach. Recall because we can't call Milton. Yes, it's not uploading to on my phone. Susan Wojcicki, as part of YouTube's active participation as a threat to security of our nation, America, as individuals, as a world. Make that video of the devil Lori-Ann Brady Bond as well as Susan Wojcicki. They had a woman bizarrely carrying on the sidewalk out front yesterday. That sounds just like one of the many folks committing treason and fraud as Lori-Ann Brady Bond. Make that video when you see the devil Lori with her car Karma, devil Bonds. Cheryl Bond, the gay brother of Samuel Lynn Bond, married to Lori-Ann Brady Bond. And Cheryl works for the Department of Water and Power, doesn't live in LA, but works for the LA DWP. I always found that bizarre. And yes, he's got that Iranian wife Move Bond. Commentary on her nature and an actual name. So when you see them by the side of the road, as well as Susan or many others with YouTube, you ask them, when else will my family's lifeline be affected by your treason? And you document that treason by trying to call me in front of those folks having car karma, among other stuff. Here is Siren 911, Flight 93, checking posting 5. I'm Melton. I've been asking the world to check their lifelines for 11 years. Over 11 years. And I have yet to get that first one. See the phone you're making a video of as you try to call me as every child in the world's lifeline to the firemen, police, and paramedics. And make a video of being hijacked as you try to call me. Time, date, number dial. Those stealing your call, and you don't know when else they will be stealing your call, they are worried enough about that, their crime, to alter phone records to cover it up. Doesn't do them much good. When you got the time, the date, my number dial, get the phone good on video. Four by 6 photos on my OneDrive. Soacam at live.com, SOACAM at live.com. And you can find the OneDrive through www.christcomplex2, number 2, the digit 2, christcomplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilia, DAFFODILIA. And yeah, print them out, hand them out, and yeah, you can write on the back of these, the Catholics in your neck of the woods that are active in your hijack lifelines, even if you are a Catholic. Put those influential Kennedys and others that are in the way of your lifeline working all the time. Here is Siren 911, Flight 93, checking posting 5, trying to call me Mel. You want to know why your lifeline's not working when you do? I've been asking the world to check their lifelines for 11 years, and I've just gotten one call. No mail about the 93 checks or any of my imagery or videos. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. You got the time. You got the date. You got my number dial. You got phone gate. Make that video, see it. That phone is every child in the world. It's a lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics. Make a video of being hijacked as you tried to call me. Post. Be the reporter. Some skyline imagery. My graphic card prepared as 4x6 photos. 10 cents. Maybe 20 cents if you don't know where to shop. But all of these are 4x6 photos. Laminate. It will take the curved photo paper look out of that. And it'll last longer. Find 30,000 plus graphic art photos. At my soacam@live.com OneDrive. SOACAM@live.com. And oh yeah, it's the website above my eyes on my Big Fives. Just redid, I guess it's just a redesign, but I've made them more identifiable as this one, the Ask Not. Well, that's Governor Newsom's, but the Ask Not, what the Kennedys can do for your country can do for the Kennedys, what the Kennedys aren't doing for their country. That fight. And yes, the 1,000 crimes for the 1,000 crimes of the Kennedys that they don't get caught for. Call on this easily documented one. Your hijack call to me. That's your lifeline. And you don't know when else that phone won't be allowed to work. Make the video, post the video. And yes, at all Kennedy photo ops, get that chant going. Throw those drunk ass Kennedys out of office so we can have real leaders in their shoes who will actually do their jobs. And also impeach because we can't reach Milton, recall because we can't call him. 424-229-4140. Make the video, post the video of your hijack call to me, get that chant going at all Kennedy and other photo ops. Come see me in person, tell me what you think of my imagery of the 93 checks of our hijacked lifelines and livelihoods. And yeah, let me design you a nice image. Not making any money off of my graphic art. Yes, our Kennedy livelihoods and lifelines. 911 Flight 93 checking posting 5. You're trying to call me Melton. You want to know where you can find the 5s? Go to the OneDrive through ChristComplex.wixsite.com, my portfolio Wix site. Yeah, you'll find a whole bunch of 5s and a whole bunch of other stuff there. Make that video. Time, date, my number down. You got a whole lot of folks' phone gate. The Kennedy's phone gate? Yes, with Bobby Shriver in Santa Monica. Those first few years, for sure, as a, from what I understand, councilman and mayor. Connection to the Maria Shriver, NBC anchor, not doing her job, and of course those folks, Saudi Arabian City by the Sea, with their Kennedy contacts on the East Coast. Can't reach me, you have no idea when else your phone won't be allowed to work. So get it on video. Time, date, my number dialed. It's more than our Kennedy livelihoods. It's our Kennedy lifelines. Just one 911 Flight 93 check in 11 years. No mail. No FedEx, no UPS. You gotta mail me something, make a video first, and those who know how to do that GPS stuff. Yeah, anything with my address on it that's not a bill. You can find where they put those stolen mail warehouses, and yes, I bet you won't find much of the Kennedy's mail there. Their political mail. Those flyers, those mailers, you might find their opponents there. In those stolen mail warehouses. Get it on video. Oh, it takes 5 minutes to make the video of your hijack call to me. Son of a car to Mary. Do that. Every time you hear that siren. Tell other folks to make that video, post that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. You get dangerous censorship. Get it on video. Lifeline censorship. See a moon and some dust. Sunlight. Make that video of your hijack call to me. I'm Melton. This is go. Make the video, post the video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Melton. John Melton Brady. Certify your mail as well. Make a video of that mail or FedEx or UPS first. It's going to be stolen. Eagle Rock's neighborhood in northern Los Angeles. Make that video of your hijack call to me, then post. Be the reporter. Whatever you get when you don't get me. You get dangerous censorship. You got the time, you got the date, you got my number dialed. 424-229-4140. Post. Hey, come see me in person. Tell me what to think of our hijack lifelines, our Kennedy livelihoods, and more importantly, lifelines. Come see me in person, tell me what you think, and yes, I'll design you some nice contact imagery with a nice photo of the sunset. Yes, it's my Kennedy livelihood. Here's this whatever boring thing you get when you're trying to call me. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal. Whatever you get when you're getting that with countless other customers. Yeah, that's your AT&T, that's your Kennedy livelihood. Follow the OneDrive link at Daffodillia there, and you'll find a whole other stuff. These are 4x6 photos. Print me out with your next set of 4x6 family photos. Me and Gold will keep company on that desk, on that nightstand, on that tabletop, but you got to see me in person to get that imagery. Do that. And remember to make that video of our AT&T, our Kennedy lifelines and livelihood. 911 Flight 93 check and post in 5. Trying to call me Melton, you want to know why your family's lifelines are being hijacked as you try to call me. Just one 911 Flight 93 check call in 11 years of asking. Didn't you like it when the cut and paste would, well, not the cut and paste, the highlighting would take? These are very worried folks. There we go. Is the Kennedys' active participation through Santa Monica, the Saudi Arabian dangerous Muslim, Mideast city by the sea, active in your hijack lifelines as Schreiber is a mayor there and a councilman, and also what that tells you is all those Kennedys on the East Coast, aside from lots of folks making those videos of their hijack lifelines and sending it to those treasonous, that treasonous Kennedy family. Yeah, they know from Bobby Schreiber's active participation, as well as Maria Schreiber hijacking the news. Schwarzenegger, Newsom, and Brown, 3 Catholic, all Catholic. One of them, I think, Brown, was on his way to becoming a Jesuit priest before he made censorship his full-time occupation. Oh, I'm having all kinds of trouble. Growing a new body. It's medical research with Dignity Health trying to poison me instead of finding out what causes. You'd think doctors of blind folks would be interested in eyes growing anew. I'm doing a little genetic carpentry. As the son of a carpenter married, none of my mean stuff, none of my funny stuff, none of my attention getting stuff matters as far as your lifeline being hijacked as you try to call me. It's a matter of fact. They're worried enough about their crimes, AT&T being a part of that, but they're having a whole lot of karma lately, so it's a little quieter. But the Kennedys active in that hijack lifeline of yours, and with their thug doctors, their thug cops, and just plain the 1,000 crimes they get away with. See you, Vapor Trail, 911 plate, 93, checking post and pipe. Be on the side of those driving the tanks, the jeeps, the jets, the side of the children, and truth. Make that video of the Pope's devil Catholics in California. And be wary of Dignity Health and other Catholic doctors. With this going out here, get those stories of that truth video about the Kennedys using their thug doctors up in the Northeast and all over America. Make that video, post that video. Tell everyone else to do the same. Get that chant going at that church, at that bar. Throw those drunk-ass Kennedys out of office so we can build a better world without them being traitors to their country and traitors to their religion. I'm Milton, and this is my graphic art as 4x6 photos. See my contact, think yours. Oh, it's a whole lot better than scribbling your name down on a scrap piece of paper. Laminate, it takes that curved photo paper feel and look. I have a whole bunch on hand whenever somebody needs your contact. You can have just your phone or just your email or everything. Phone, email, address. Whatever else you want.
try to call me right now, 424-229-4140. See the devil stealing your calls. Then come see me in person. Tell me what you think of our Kennedy Lifelines and Livelihood. Also our Kennedy Medical Needs. Oh, the dangerous folks of Dignity Health, Catholic doctors. Amisa up the street gave me insulin poisoning. Part of Glendale Memorial, part of Dignity Health. Then Repetti like spaghetti at the ER of Glendale Memorial. Didn't treat that poisoning. They didn't like the fact that I've been asking everyone all over the world, but especially here in America, to check their lifelines. Just one 911-93 check call in 11 years of asking. From that Kennedy, Saudi Arabian city by the sea, I had to work because my livelihood is hijacked with that number, yours as well, the mail as well. From the 7 years, 2007, 2014, when I ended up, excuse me, I'm a handsome bald guy. I have trouble doing two things at once. 2014, when I ended up in the hospital and then in gold. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me. And yes, it's your Kennedy livelihoods they know all about and they're active participants in. America's hijacked lifelines. Bobby Shriver of Santa Monica, related to the Kennedys. Yes, the Shriver and Newsom, Brown and Schwarzenegger, all active in our hijacked lifelines and livelihood. We call them on that at every photo op. Impeach because we can't read, smell, and recall because we can't call it. 424-229-4140. And yeah, you get that chant going at all Kennedy photo ops and all Schwarzenegger kind of stuff and Shriver kind of stuff. Oh, I've seen folks involved in dangerous censorship from where I went to high school. Yes, David Rose, active in the Catholics, harassing and hijacking of our lifelines. I believe he worked or is working as an anchor, just like Maria Shriver, to cover up the truth of your family's hijacked lifelines. You get those chants going. Doesn't have to be a Gregorian chant, although that's some nice chanting. You can do it in English. Make that video, post that video. Come see me in person, tell me what you think about dangerous folks run wild from the Kennedys, dangerous traitors to their country.
The third time I'm going to back this up, and it's literally not doing it. Remember, when you see the Navy trying to get folks into their treasonous ring, you try to call me in front of those recruiters. Ask them, why can't I reach this man? What do you know about Samuel Lynn Bond, a former member of the Navy, active in the world's hijacked lifelines, America's hijacked lifelines. You try to call me in front of every admiral, every officer of the Navy, every recruiter. And you have those wherewithal audios at least going to find out what else they are a part of. Compromising our security as a nation. And yes, on site to be stupid with high-tech toys.